6:58 p.m. Tuesday, February 5th, 2019, episode 699 of Yeah Dude. My name is Jonathan and this is Seth. Hello, Seth.
Hello, Jonathan. Episode 699 of Yeah Dude. America through the eyes of two Americans. How are you?
I'm good, man.
You look good.
I feel good.
You look comfortable.
I'm very comfortable. I'm very comfy.
We're very close to 700 episodes. We're very close to our 13th.
And in honor of that, you've given me, I think, the first gift you've ever given me. Actually, the first present I've ever received from you. And
could be true in
20 years of knowing you. I got my first present.
I saved it.
It's also a present that stays in your house.
That's actually
and that
weird.
Your cat also benefits from.
So wait a minute.
So really, it's not a present for me. However,
Actually,
you insist on calling it that. So
fuck.
I'm gonna.
I don't sit in it though.
That's just because you don't trust that I'm clean enough to share a space.
So
with.
I bought something that I don't get to use. So to me, that's a gift.
That's an interesting way of looking at it.
Isn't that what a gift is?
Something you don't use. Something you buy that you don't use.
It's not for you.
Is a gift.
Jonathan said the chair that he was in, well, he's been sitting in it for 13 years. It wasn't comfortable.
It was bottoming. It had bottomed out, and it was a very hard bottom.
Could you straighten it? It's giving me OCD that it's not straight. You got to keep the legs straight. You're on an angle.
Which way? I have to be at an angle so I could be on my on camera.
So your Skechers can make it on camera. Well, you are welcome.
Wait, though, I haven't thanked you because it's not a present. No, thank you. I love it.
It looks good.
I also mentioned I'm for 700. I'm going full Lotus.
You have to.
Yeah, I'm gonna have a fucking incense burner and shit in here.
You must.
No, it's like I do have to make sure I've rested well the night before coming here because it is a little too comfortable. If I'm tired,
so comfortable.
It's gonna allow me to. It's gonna.
That was my number one concern. The chair you had was so uncomfortable it forced you to
read
pay
like
attention.
a long like scientific study. Fuck it, I'm just ghost. I'm ghosting
What do dudes do?
Tell me again, Seth.
They fuck up.
Oh, read it one more time. I just didn't quite get.
I'm gonna read to you from a National Enquirer from 1994.
So is that still made? The National Enquirer?
National Enquirer is still publication. They are giving me, in this special edition, predictions for 1994.
In what year?
1994.
Oh, so they're predicting what's going to happen later that year.
Yes.
Not too far in the future when you're just saying what's going to happen this year.
Well, these are bold predictions. Now, Hollywood psychic Maria Graciette.
Oh yeah, one of the greats.
One of the greats.
One of the best.
Well, she predicted the Manson murders. She claimed in 1969. I had not heard her name, and in the light research I had done, I did find in a book called Sharon Tate: A Life on page 162. That author references
Salma Hayek, I believe, is playing her in the Tarantino film.
Movie. Salma Hayek is. What am I get her name? Maria Graciette. Oh God! And the Academy Award for Best
Maria
Supporting
Graciette.
Actress for Greatest Maria Graciette goes to Salma Hayek. Now listen. Record rainfall will burst the levees around New Orleans, flooding the city.
Oh, all right.
Now, Katrina does not happen for 11 more years. But come on.
When you see
visions
of the future, time is a fucking circle.
What's a month? What's 11 years? Closing my eyes.
But hold on. That's still I mean, that hadn't happened in at least 3 or 4 years since then.
I'm seeing. Hold on. Netflix will make another terrible Adam Sandler
production film. Western.
Well, so, yeah. But I was like, okay.
What does it say, though? What will happen?
Well, she also does say that, the levees will burst. They'll break.
Well, they did.
And that did happen.
Yes.
But she also does say that tourism will be booming because the residents will turn the city into an American Venice and they'll give boat tours all along the French Quarter, and it will be like the most amazing thing that's ever happened. That is not, I don't think has happened.
Not yet.
Not yet, anyway, Maria Sella. Damn it, Maria. Yeah, so that was the second part of that. But this Inquirer is filled with amazing, these were all, one psychic predicted.
Oh, there's multiple.
Well, there were multiple predictions. I thought this one, though, this came true. So this woman we obviously know. It's been 25 years since these predictions. Earlier that year, or later in 1994, Michael Richards of Seinfeld was supposed to begin dating Roseanne. Now, that didn't happen.
Well, we don't know.
We don't know.
They didn't ever publicize.
They never let that out. They never went Graham official, but we do know they both, their careers were both ended with racist tirades. And so in a way,
she's still right.
In a way, they are seeing one another racially. Romantically
yeah.
And racially.
Yeah.
So it's really, you have to, when you're a seer such as her, you have to take the predictions and you have to see them. She might not have meant that later in 94, Roseanne and Michael Richards would be together. She meant 25 years later they would be bonded together for all of time. Eternity.
In racism.
And she was correct.
Yeah.
Again.
Don't think she's not been wrong.
So you're 3 for 3. So you're 3 for 3.
Yeah.
Okay. So you're one of the greats.
Yes.
Yes.
Senorita Nostradamus.
Miss Hayek, we commend you for your incredible portrayal.
Is that the same one? No. It's not the one you gave me.
No, I gave you one. This is from July. No, yours was a couple of weeks. Your National Enquirer, where you were arrested, was in June. I have that one as well, if you'd like to grab that. I got a set from 94, for the summer of 94. This was a couple weeks later.
About me getting arrested in Malibu.
4 issues earlier than one about your dad.
So they run an article about my dad shortly thereafter.
About 4 weeks later.
How often do you think at that point in his career, how often do you think he wound up in that bad boy?
I bet.
Do you think
he would have been in there? Well, you think it's because of you. Dad, thank you. You're welcome. I got you in the Enquirer. I got arrested to get you in the Enquirer. You're welcome. Yeah.
I remember my mom getting in there saying that she had terminal cancer, and we were like so upset. She had like gone into like her doctors for like
get a mammogram,
some like a routine procedure kind of thing, and somebody sold her chart and like they
holy shit
printed that she was dying of cancer.
Holy
and like,
shit.
Back then it was one of those things. It's like, even though everyone knew that the Enquirer was fake, like she was still getting family relatives saying like, I heard the news, like I'm so sorry.
Like in the UK,
like it would still happen, that people, the way that shit would travel.
No internet?
No way to.
No cell phones?
She was very upset, and we thought about suing them.
That would have been incredible.
And then we kind of, I think, if I'm not mistaken, my parents, like whoever they had as counsel, were like, this is like it's gonna take forever and it's not worth it, and just like it won't.
Yeah,
fuck it, fuck them.
I mean, there's the levees are gonna burst, so you need to focus on that, John. Your childhood home, and then look. See?
Yeah,
it happens. Whoa,
watch out. See?
Well, there's a new configuration, so I'm a little.
You've spaced things out a little bit.
Yeah. Well, there's a new rug as well.
There is,
because the rug really, I needed the rug to really. The rug was a gift for me. Because I never given a gift. It was so shocking to me to get you something that I felt like I have to get. Yeah. I've got to equilibrium, the yin and yang.
I need a gift.
Balance
if my cat gets a gift, I get a gift.
If Mizu gets a gift, Seth gets a gift. What's Jonathan get, though? He gets...
Did you also think that it might kill the squeak in the floor a little bit? Did you that cross your mind?
I didn't think of that because I just...
It didn't work. No. But I was just thinking maybe...
I just wanted to freshen up. We're in our 14th year.
We are.
So
we're right in there.
Wanted to freshen up. Mississippi lawmakers have approved a bill to purchase new uniforms for state prisoners that will no longer have MDOC, Mississippi Department of Corrections, convict written on the back. The uniforms will also be free of traditional convict prisoner stripes. A sort of Halloween type outfit.
I didn't know they still had stripes.
Well, the change will cost more than $1 million, said the Mississippi Department of Corrections Commissioner Felicia Hall, who's been pushing for these new uniforms. Hall said there's a negative connotation to wearing a uniform with the word convict emblazoned across it. Hall told the members of the committee, MDOC, they spend about $676,000 a year on prison uniforms. Don't know how. How is that possible? Right? You make one, and then prisoner convict wears that, and when he dies, you give it to his kid. It's like a very simple thing. She said it will cost about $400,000 additional in a one-time cost for the new uniforms, and you're getting these. Maybe this was the idea we needed, like designer scrubs.
Actually, designer scrubs was what did we come up with?
We were saying, was it chefware? Was it cook? No, and then you were like,
I came up with that. That wasn't that good, and it's also already done. But somebody just sent us another one that it's like.
We're prisoners. We had her all along right here. They need to be clothed. You want them to look good. God, you want
them to feel good about themselves.
You want to feel good about yourself after that assault. Do you feel good about yourself after that assault on that old man?
Well, no, I think the idea is that maybe it...
They say they'll cost roughly the same annually. Mississippi House Corrections Committee chair said that Mississippi is now the only state that still uses the striped prisoner uniform with the word convict written on them.
I mean, it's like really like old-timey.
Yeah. It's nice, though.
It's not nice.
If you're going to commit a crime, you have a little history to it. Like, look at me.
I'm in the old-timey.
Look at me. I'm old-timey. It's freezing in here.
My son will get this when I die.
My son's going to get this. We're about the same size, genetically. The MDOC is looking at some type of colored shirt and dungaree uniform. They might so they're going to spend about $676,000
anyway,
and they're going to drop an additional $400,000, and that will be because they don't want it to say convict on it because it's upsetting.
Well, I don't think. Maybe they think that psychologically it will not.
I mean, it won't do anything.
I don't know.
We write nice guy on it. Sweet, nice guy. Look at me. You know, when I get out, I will no longer punch people in the face. I'm a sweet, nice guy. Look, right there, it says it. Look at me. That ain't gonna change shit. So don't spend the money on it. I can tell you that right now.
Well, I mean, they're already spending $700,000 a year on uniforms.
How is that possible? Laundering? The laundering? I don't know. What?
It can't be laundering. It has to be issuing new ones.
Just give one simple jump. How much is who got the contract on this? Check out my Versace fucking onesie. It's amazing what you guys got there.
What the fuck was it?
Somebody had an idea for something that we could jump on.
We had an idea.
We had an idea.
And the person sent us an ad for...
created a mock-up?
No, somebody sent an ad that was like, these guys just launched this, like, it's high-end fucking...
Damn it.
It's not veterinarian wear because we came up with that. That was, I mean, that's what started the conversation was the scrubs. Then we said chef wear. It was another one. Fuck. Postal or some shit.
Post office, they could use a do-over there.
Yeah.
They're not losing any money. You guys want to spend a little extra money?
You're not losing any money? Really? I think they are. They're hemorrhaging money every year. But they also just raised forever stamps to like, what, $14 a piece?
$4 a piece. Want to mail this? Not
Didn't
anymore.
They like just double it?
It's $3.50 to mail that postcard now.
What you know because you actually use them. What did they go from?
Maybe went from 49 to 54 maybe?
The biggest jump in the history of mankind. No, it's the largest jump in forever stamp history.
No, that is exactly. The stripes, it seems like when I became a letter carrier for that summer, it was because I was going to get to drive a Jeep, and then I didn't get the Jeep. I got the shitty box fucking van. You commit a crime because you want to put the fucking stripes on. You want to go old school.
Wait, you were an actual mailman?
Yes, I was an actual mailman.
For how long?
For the summer.
That doesn't count.
Baby, the 90s were a different time.
Where?
Haverhill, Massachusetts.
And you got to drive an actual motorized vehicle.
I was a letter carrier. I was a United States Postal letter carrier.
Do you have your old uniform?
I have my old bag. I didn't have to wear a uniform.
So
Didn't let me wear a uniform.
Because you
have to.
Because it was like a summer program?
It was a summer program for convicts trying to change their life around.
What was your
your route?
Yeah. Was it your own neighborhood?
No, it was like a different neighborhood.
They didn't give it to you like because they felt sorry for you or anything?
No, I was like
you were,
fucking
really
walking
into the mail?
and like mailing.
But I thought you had a truck. Why were you walking?
Because you got to walk the streets. This is what you get. This is what you get.
Did you do it every single day of the summer?
6 days a week.
Did you get paid?
Fuck, I get paid.
You didn't get paid.
Oh, no, I got like all the money.
How much did you get
like
paid?
so much money.
Why did you only do it for a summer?
It was a summer before not the summer before I moved out here, the summer before the summer I moved out here.
And then what was the training necessary in order to get to do this?
Just a love of stamps. Really, a quiz about stamps. About pricing, which is why I want to look up.
They created this job for you, I feel like. How many other people your age did it that year?
Maybe my old man like got it for me. He's a good kid. He's good, slow kid, but good kid. I'm going to get that.
What are you looking at?
I want to find out. I said 49 cents to 54, but I don't know if that's right, and I don't want to.
I just know that they were like plugging it before the change because they said it's about to jump and it'll be the biggest jump that it's ever made. I think it's like $1.25 per
$6.50
forever stamp now.
Can you? Yeah, but again, why are you? How did they spend so much money on that? And why are you spending more money on that? And who don't want to look like a Halloween costume as a convict? Isn't that cool? Although I love the all denim. All denim would be a great look if they want to go with that.
But you like the bank robber, like ball and chain, like black and whites.
I kind of like that. I love an all denim. I think an all denim is a great look.
What about just the orange?
I don't like the orange.
No.
Sorry. Oh, sorry. Whoa, wow. This effective January 27th.
Thank you.
So now, sending a normal-sized 1-ounce letter with a forever stamp is now 55 cents, up from 50 cents.
Okay.
Man, that's a lot of fucking money. Good thing I bought $10,000 in forever stamps 2 years ago.
That's how people do it. You could sell those at a huge
Sell
profit.
those now.
It's like Bitcoin. It's like cryptocurrency.
Yeah, I can make like maybe $9. I could work my ass off for a week and maybe make $19 selling that online. You into crypto? Kinda. Kinda.
What do you think about? What do you know
about
infinity stamps?
What do you know about a warehouse filled with infinity stamps? What do you know about that? That's crazy. That's really. Is that Psy? Is that Gangnam Style? Yeah, he was on our stamp.
Originally, he was on our stamp.
It was on our stamp. It's a Psy Forever stamp. I got him.
Infinity stamp.
It's an infinity stamp. Psy infinity stamps. I'm selling sheets for $1,000.
Holler at your boy.
Holler at your boy.
USA Today snapshots. 8.7 is the average age that U.S. parents believe that their kids' knowledge of tech has outstrips their own. This was a 1,000-parent survey of kids age 4 to 9. 8.7, so
That seems
8.5 years old, that the kid knows more about
that seems young. More about what?
tablets.
Tablets. The kids love tablets.
They do.
Tactile. They love the. Why do they love tablets?
Because think about it.
They're young. They like to hold stuff. They don't know more about phones, tablets. What?
Phones and tablets. Which there isn't anything else. Everything else is just old
don't
people.
Adults know more just because they're adults, so they just know more? No.
Not regards.
Not if you have
to
a
that.
9-year-old. 9-year-old will be like, Dad,
No.
let me show you what this thing do. Dad, you got raw power in your hand. You don't even understand.
Yeah.
Dad, do you even know what this thing does? What? Yeah. Look. There's an app
called
for that,
Pornhub,
Dad.
Dad.
Yeah, Dad. What do you know about it?
It's called ASMR, Dad.
I mean, Good Morning America doing like a detailed ASMR because of the fucking Super Bowl spot.
I'll go
Just
the
like
Andy Warhol one.
Splitting. No, that.
Because Amir was saying that he thought the Andy Warhol one was like borderline ASMR because it's like dead silent.
So
He's
correct.
like crinkling the bag and doing everything, and it's
that's
like,
just
it's like pre-ASMR.
Yeah, it's just like 80s dog.
Well, I didn't watch the
that
Super
was,
Bowl because it's not a real thing.
Zoe Kravitz, I think it was Michelob. I don't know.
And what is she doing? Just like licking the bottle and
taking
stuff?
her fingernails and like tapping on the
Oh,
bottle.
it's like a full on.
Oh, it's full on. Sorry that I don't know anything anymore.
It's okay. You're
and
old.
I have to look everything up.
We had a 9-year-old on the show.
I had a 9-year-old here. They'd be like, Dad, it's Michelob. Duh. We watched it.
Michelob? Does people still buy... Can
or
I get a Michelob?
No, there's another Michelob. There was a lot of...
Can I get a Michelob?
A lot of fucking AI, a lot of robots. A lot about how AI, like AI is great and all, but it ain't human. And robots are great and all, but they ain't human. Trying to like remind us that we're human.
But like, there's no robots don't exist yet. Like they're like only in like
they like so don't.
They're
exist.
only at MIT and like at the Sony show. Like they're not like we're not contending with them or even shitty versions of them yet in our day-to-day lives.
As much as, I mean, Boston Dynamics.
Like, it's like everybody's putting up these videos of like that thing that like delivers shampoo to you at a hotel room. And I'm like, that's not a fucking robot. Like, I mean, I know maybe technically it is, but like, no, it's not. And people are like, whoa,
my
crazy.
God, it knew I needed conditioner.
And like, no, it didn't.
Use a shampoo.
Because like,
it's next.
Yeah.
Oh my God, it put toothpaste on my toothbrush. Because that's what happens. That's what you do. It is Michelob. Can I get a Michelob? Oh, tap on this. Michelob. Where was I just? Were we just? Yeah, a lot of fucking. Exactly.
AI, ASMR.
AI, robots. Boston Dynamics can let that robot like run and do a backflip. I'll still fucking. Fuck that robot. That robot can open a door, but barely. That robot would never catch me because I would just close another door and be like, dog, it took you 2 minutes to open that door.
Isn't Boston Dynamics the ones that like walk over and like kick its legs out?
Yeah, that was like 2 years ago. Now that's the one that does full parkour. It's just like
he's like, oh, he's like, get the fuck off
like
me.
Fucking flossing and like fucking full Fortnite dancing. Yeah, that's but it's still there's only one. It's in a controlled environment, and all you got to do is close the door.
Close 3 doors.
Gonna take 2 more minutes, ain't it, little guy? Drop a fucking banana peel. Yeah, the robots in the AI are not. They're bummed because they ain't human.
But isn't it like, because the Super Bowl's made for like fucking idiots? Is it not? Doesn't it just switch every year between aliens and robots? And hasn't that been happening since like the 90s? It's just like now it's like maybe feels like it's somehow more referential to our daily lives as opposed to back then where it was like, oh, this is just far out.
Oh my God, it like puts the toothpaste on your toothbrush. But does it?
I think it's just aliens and robots. That's all they ever do.
That's all it is anyway. Okay.
I think. Was there a what was it?
A touchdown? No, there wasn't.
No, what about the website commercials every year? They would have like a new
GoDaddy?
hot girl. Yeah, was there a new GoDaddy?
Dude, it was an incredible GoDaddy. The GoDaddy was like so sexy.
How sexy is the GoDaddy robot girl?
Oh my God, the GoDaddy robot girl. GoDaddy. GoDaddy just still killing it, huh? Guys are still doing it.
Couldn't they bring that back? I'd rather watch that than an Andy Warhol fucking Burger King fucking documentary.
Yeah. It's a weird commercial. I don't know.
So stupid.
A lot of stupid shit.
No aliens? It's only aliens or AI.
I think there might have been some
aliens. But I think they pick one and then they go with it because like you can't deal with both. It's
Robot
too
kids.
hard for the fucking.
The robot kid was bummed out.
Like
I'm not
hick
human.
brains.
Bud Light, a lot of Bud Light.
So much Bud Light.
Game of Thrones.
Ugh, the worst.
Couldn't figure out what was going on.
Yeah, it's like medieval shit, robots.
It's interesting. AI and robots get medieval shit. Interesting. We want to go way back.
Or like.
Or way forward.
Yeah.
Which one you want? I want winches and mead. What do you want? Oh, man, I want that car to drive my ass. Well, I want a horse-drawn carriage and a dragon. Well, fuck that shit. I want toothpaste on my toothbrush.
Without asking for it.
You gotta make a decision, people. We've got to make a decision what we're about here.
Well, what it'll be is it'll be like
a dragon like doing it for you.
It'll be like the Crusade times, but with robots on horseback, like slicing our heads off for not loving Jesus.
Like, holy shit! There's a dragon on a horse yelling about Jesus.
Just gonna
holy
be like
shit!
Futuristic knights.
Yeah,
that's actually
futuristic
there's your movie.
knights. And there you have it.
Yeah, medieval robot shits.
We go back in time, but we don't send people. We send me and you,
just to
or
check
the actors that are playing us,
just to have fun.
But we're sending us with the Boston Dynamics goes back in time with a couple of their robots
to do what?
to fucking dominate, but it's in medieval times.
So it's going back in time.
It's going back in time, bringing robots back in time.
Okay.
Does that make sense? Yes.
Yeah. Changing the course of history forever.
Or just wrecking shit. Wrecking shit. That's really what I'm about. What do you got there? I just have there was another prediction, something in here. I guess Super Bowl 54 is Sunday, February 2nd, 2020 at the Hard Rock Stadium in Miami Gardens, Florida. And in this Inquirer, I don't know, you have to sort of see it, but there was something about Super Bowl 54. There was a star. Just a star kept coming up. I don't know what that means. Oh, that means the Dallas Cowboys are going to win Super Bowl 54 because I read it in the Inquirer in 1994. Thank you. So you can book it right there. Should I book my hotel in Miami Gardens right now? Get a good rate?
Why don't you?
I'm going to book a fucking room right now at the Hard Rock for that weekend. Lock in a low rate.
You should do that.
And then watch when those fucking prices rise. Oh, I locked my rate in. I locked it in February of 2019.
Something tells me even right now, if you know where the Super Bowl is going to be, that the rates ain't low.
Oh, you think that they're already fucking...
For sure.
The Hard Rock Cafe was founded in London in 1971 by Isaac Tigert and Peter Morton. Peter Morton's father is Arnie Morton, Morton's Steakhouse.
Uh-huh.
And Isaac, he's... these gentlemen, they have had... In the 70s and 80s, I guess the Hard Rock was a hot thing.
It was. It started with their personal collection of memorabilia, or did they just come up with that? And
that's a good question. I know that from what I was reading, it was red hot in the 80s.
So the first one was Hard Rock London?
1971. It's now owned by the Seminole Tribe of Florida.
The entire thing?
The entire Hard Rock Cafe, Inc.
All Hard Rocks?
All Hard Rocks all over the world.
Are owned
by the Seminole Tribe of Florida.
How did that happen?
Bought it. And the naming rights for this stadium in Miami go to them. So,
did you ever go to a Hard Rock Cafe in its heyday?
I don't think so.
So I did.
Quite 80s.
80s, early 90s. There was one in the bottom of the Beverly Center, as you'll see in many films. It always had a giant Cadillac like going through the roof. There would be a line around the fucking block every single day.
To like get lunch or dinner?
To like get a hamburger and a milkshake.
And look at the memorabilia?
Yeah, but because my dad was fucking famous, he had a Hard Rock membership card. And since we had the same name, I would jack the Hard Rock card and like take my friends. And you just skip the line.
Right by the line. Oh, you motherfucker. Hey, wait a minute. Fielding coming through. Baby Fielding coming through. Boom, bam, ba-doom, ba-doom, boom.
Little briefcase.
Fucking briefcase. I object.
Little Armani suit.
What is this? Your Honor?
Little attaché.
Yes, Your Honor. I'll have a burger and fries. You know what I'm saying.
Yeah, so I would take his card.
That's amazing.
So cool. It was like a golden thing to have as a young teen.
That was a golden age.
It was a golden age. Here especially.
Oh.
It's crazy when you see those like 80s films of like, you know, like Down and Out in Beverly Hills. And I was like, oh yeah, that's my life. There's my life again.
I was like down and I was that guy. I was Nolte. I was down and I was out in Beverly Hills.
At 14.
At 14, I was kind of living on the streets. I got arrested and I got thrown out.
I got grounded, actually.
I got grounded. Same thing. I took acid. Same thing. Nick Nolte, same thing. And I just started like fucking Bette Midler, same thing. It's like the Fisher King, homeless, crazy, same thing. Shit, man, it's tough. The lot kid, you got to live.
If you want to become a pioneer, braving the cosmos as one of the first regular people to experience outer space, travel through Sir Richard Branson's Virgin Galactic. It's going to cost you. At least Branson is including a small extra as a part of the $250,000 price tag for the voyage. Quote, I think we are throwing the spacesuit in for that money, says Branson. That custom suit, along with outer space footwear, will be made by Under Armour as part of a partnership by the two companies announced recently. Quote, going to space, you're becoming an astronaut. You need to not only feel good about it, but also look good, Branson said during an interview with USA Today, alongside Under Armour CEO Kevin Plank. This will be the day in somebody's life that they're going to remember the most, apart from having kids or getting married. Part of Branson's Virgin Group, Virgin Galactic's origins date to 2004. Branson's goal is to take passengers on an ultimate joyride some 50 miles above Earth. For those who do eventually fly with Virgin, the entire journey from liftoff into space to landing back in New Mexico will take about an hour and a half. There's room on the spaceship for 6 passengers and 2 pilots.
I guess. That sounds kind of fucking janky.
It's bogus.
So bogus.
For $250,000. I mean,
so, I get. What do they mean? Like you're in space?
You're just barely in space.
Legally, technically, you're in space.
Yeah.
But it only takes an hour.
Yeah.
And then you're back down, and so then you spent $250,000, and then you were like, I was in space?
Yeah.
That's fucking Bogota, dog.
I mean, it seems like it should be like $100,000. At this point,
dog, for that, I don't.
$50,000,
maybe $12,000. I mean, that sounds fucking Bogota.
I mean, it's you wind
First
up.
of all, you're wearing Under Armour, so right off the bat, nope, not going. I'm wearing Nike, brand ambassador, sponsored. Are these Jumpman? What is this? No, today you'll be wearing Kevin Plank's company Under Armour with Baltimore, Maryland. Here's your Under Armour. I just gave you $250,000. You're going to lace me out in Under Armour? Look at me. Actually, don't take my picture because this is like wicked embarrassing because I'm head to toe Under Armour with that stupid ass logo.
It's like baseball. Only baseball players.
Yeah,
wear
like minor league baseball player. Hey, I'm a minor league baseball player. I spent $250,000. I touched space. Think. Came back an hour?
Yeah. And it must take, 30 minutes to get up there. So you're only up there for like 15 minutes. You get to watch the world
what are you, though? You're up there.
You're like in the ionosphere or something, I think. You're just barely in space.
You're not in space. I mean, I'm in space right now.
Yeah, exactly.
For free. Look at me. Not wearing Under Armour, and I'm in space, baby. You guys are so stupid. Listen, and this isn't because I hate space and the stars and shit. I mean, I get it. Like,
I get it.
If you did, like, if you were like, we're gonna send you up to the International Space Station, then that's worth whatever you can pay for.
Like
that's
when
worth
you wake up, you'll be in orbit with
you'll be upside down, like floating. With that bald astronaut that I always see, whatever that fucking guy's name is.
What did they say about that? Are they even in a place? I think they can't. I think you're still within like Earth's gravitational pull. Like I don't think
you're not puking.
You're
nothing.
not weightless or like
nothing.
Nothing.
None
of the things we thought.
None of the things you'd think about. It's like one of those like tricks.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
It's like a stupid idea about like, what if you had a pregnant lady, you put her on a plane and you had the baby, but you started here and the baby was born here? Would it be like, nah, that's all, you idiot. What if we start fucking at like before midnight and then it's like New Year's and then we fuck for a year? Like, what are you? Oh, you're in high school. Oh, you have a shitty idea because you're in high school? Oh no, you're Richard Branson, my bad. We fucked for a whole year, dog. And did you fuck for a whole year? Yeah, man, it was 1 year, and then we were fucking, and then went past midnight, and then we fucked into the next year. It was free, or $250,000. I can't remember.
But also, didn't something terrible happen that set his whole program back like quite far? Isn't that the reason this is not? It started in 2000. They were supposed to do it like.
Oh, I think somebody blew
up.
One
of the Backstreet Boys was supposed to go like 20
Lance
years
Bass
ago.
was
Lance
supposed to
Bass was like in, and then
like flying space wise.
And
yeah,
then
somebody
blew up. Pretty sure. Somebody died bad.
Is that him? No, he's NSYNC. Am I screwing up the Backstreet Boys and NSYNC?
No.
Which one's Lance Bass?
Lance Bass is from NSYNC.
He's from NSYNC, and he tried to buy
the
Brady Bunch house. Okay.
He was.
And what's their song?
He was like,
okay.
I want it that way.
Okay.
No. Tell me why.
No, that's Backstreet Boys. Were they in a commercial?
Backstreet's Back is NSYNC.
They were in a commercial with Chance the Rapper. Backstreet Boys.
During the Super Bowl?
Yeah.
You'd have to tell me. I don't watch things for fucking.
So Lance Bass is NSYNC. And he wanted to go to space, or he did go to space?
He was like
He was ready to go to space.
He was literally like on the plane.
So basically, they pulled him off. They pulled him off the plane because it started to rain. Like me when I tried to get on that first roller coaster on my 8th grade field trip. He didn't get to go on, and then he was about to sign the papers for the Brady Bunch house, and they did the same thing. Like, hey, you know how like your life is always like wicked close to shit? Nope, and pulled his hand away.
Why didn't he get to buy that?
They pulled the offer because, Jonathan, have I gone brain dead?
It's been a long year.
It's been a long year, 2019. I don't know the exact particulars. He wanted to buy it. I think they said he was going to be allowed to buy it, but I think HGTV might have bought it because they're going to do a renovation show with the original cast. And so, but I think at one point he thought like, I'm going to get to buy this fucking house. But then somebody whispered in his ear like, this is kind of like the space thing. Like, everyone really hates you. Like, your life is a Truman Show. We're setting you up over and over until you fucking kill yourself. Sorry.
Also, like, why are you buying the Brady Bunch house? Like, he's not old enough to like care about the Brady Bunch. Like, he only ever watched it on like Nick and Night reruns.
Yeah, it doesn't count.
It wouldn't be like you buying
buy the Fuller House.
Like, I lived
Buy the Full House. Yeah, Fullest house.
Buy the fucking Party of Five
Buy
house.
that. You don't get to buy that.
You just buy the Dawson's Creek boat or something.
Yeah, buy the fucking dock that they fucked on Dawson's Creek. That fuck dock. Yeah, I bought the fuck dock from Dawson's Creek. It's in my backyard of my incredible Beverly Hills estate. Which one were you in? 98 degrees? Was that a place? They're 97 degrees?
98.
99 degrees.
98.
It's amazing how these things just continue. Why do they continue? Will they ever not continue?
No.
Okay.
They keep going.
Like New Kids on the Block. Well, yeah, we got to be ready. 2019. We're coming up anniversaries, and we got to do shows. But how? Like how? How? You guys are like complete fucking full adult people with families. How?
I don't know.
I don't know.
I guess because it beats
not them. I just the idea
world,
still
the fact that it can.
Is Justin Bieber going to be singing "Baby" when he's 40 years old on a stage somewhere?
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
And it'll be 40-year-old, 35-year-old women. They're, squealing,
wow.
reliving their, earliest masturbatory experience memories.
I mean, we're fucking almost 13. We know what it's like to be 13.
I mean, what I guess what to me is that I don't know what is it sounds is the Grateful Dead like my equivalent of that I'm going to try to feel the way I felt then again?
Boy band stuff might have its own category.
But I mean, I loved Samantha Fox when I was growing up. I wouldn't go see her perform right now. I had a poster of her and was like, this is the best, most beautiful. I would give anything in the world to be with this person. If only she could meet me. If only my dad would fucking arrange a meeting.
Will you do something? She's with Taylor Dane and they're at a meet and greet.
Figure this out.
To Beverly Center. Dad?
Belinda Carlisle, he did get like an autograph for me from her, and it said something, and I was so mad because it was like my dad was like, my son has like a huge crush on you, and so she wrote something like cutesy, and it was like it made me into like a child as opposed to like I look forward to meeting you.
What did she wanted to write? When you grow up and get a adult dick, call me, and then you'd like, hey, look what you signed on your headshot. You said when you get an adult dick, call me. Well, I got one now.
I was old enough that he could have maybe steered it in like a slight
cutesy way.
Yeah, like my son is so wide-eyed and like in love with you, like he's like a cute little kid.
See, what you wanted your father to do was more set you up for the future, for the possibility that you could fuck an adult Belinda Carlisle maybe later in life.
Yes.
Like if you ran into her this year at a function.
If I did, I mean, that lights out. I mean, that's
you could
no question. I'm talking about earlier on in my
20s,
my career,
my career.
Yeah.
All right.
Like I was thinking maybe around 16, 17, we could have been. She would have been like, he's much younger than me, but like I'm down.
I like him.
He does have an adult dick.
Yeah, and I like
for
that.
all intents and
I like
purposes,
that.
It's an
so I'm
adult
gonna
dick.
wait a couple years till he's 18.
It was just the way it was written. It kind of like I didn't want to.
You didn't want.
I didn't want an autograph. I wanted a phone number.
Yeah, Dad, what the fuck is this? I didn't want an autograph. I wanted a phone number, Dad. I wanted an address. Oh my God!
It's a tough.
What is this? Care of Agency on Wilshire? I want the Benedict Canyon address. Beep beep. Hey, I was in the Inquirer this month.
Check it.
Check me out. I got arrested. 94 popped off, man. You were in jail. Your old man didn't give a fuck. He's fucking kicking it next month, like
giant
posing an
cardigans
Inquirer.
and shit.
People making incredible psychic predictions.
Reeboks and giant cardigans.
Oh, enormous cardigans.
Yeah. It's good times.
Man.
A decision by Family Tree DNA, a prominent consumer DNA testing company, to share data with federal law enforcement means investigators have access to genetic information linked to hundreds of millions of people. An early pioneer of the rapidly growing market for consumer genetic testing, Family Tree DNA confirmed that it has granted the FBI access to its vast trove of nearly 2 million genetic profiles. The arrangement was first reported by BuzzFeed News. Concerns about unfettered access to genetic information gathered by testing companies have swelled since April, when police used a genealogy website to ensnare a suspect in the decades-old case of the Golden State Killer. But that site, GED Match, was open source, meaning that police were able to upload crime scene DNA data to the site without needing permission. This latest arrangement marks the first time a commercial testing company has voluntarily given law enforcement access to private user data.
Take it. Got a couple million right here.
There's got to be a couple of baddies in here.
You got 2 million in here.
Well, and also it doesn't have to be the baddies themselves. It just has to be the baddie's cousin enough for them to be like, oh,
baddies,
there he is.
Baddies bro. Gotcha.
Baddies bath bro.
Oh, and you know, it runs in the family.
I don't think there's...
Sometimes it's one bad
too
apple.
Many, like, I don't know how many fucking rapist killers there are that are like out on the loose that are like,
you know what? I really would like to... Am I Polish? I got to find this out. Am I Lithuanian or Polish? Well, you're in prison, you dummy.
But... couple of cousins.
Oh my God.
That's all you need.
Yeah.
Kind of cross-reference a couple of cousins and you're good to go.
Carl Jaworski? Yeah, that's my old cousin. Philly's the he's the Philly Strangler. Oh, they got him. I hadn't heard from him in 20 years. Well, yeah, you remember in Christmas when your wife got you that and then you sent it in? Well, they got your cousin.
Because of you.
They got him. He was living in Omaha under a different name. He was going under Ken Jaworski.
He wants to talk to you.
He wants to talk to you from prison. Yeah, the baddies bros are in there. Because, if you got 2 million, you're really branching out.
I mean, I think it seems to me that it would be more responsible of these companies not to say, here's 2 million to take what you want, but no, you give us what it is you're looking for. We'll check it. And then if there's a match, we'll give you that one and that one only, as opposed to, fucking pair it up. That seems to me to be
a little gratuitous.
It just seems, it's just allowing, because knowing the way that those, there's no reason for the FBI, if they have access to 2 million of it, to only take one and leave all the rest and say, well, those aren't.
Oh yes, we're not
have
concerned
all
with
of
that.
them,
Yeah.
so they've already given you them. You're allowed to take them.
They'll start the party doing something.
And so they're going to...
We got that cold case It would be great if we got that cold case. I have an idea.
It is...
No, we found your DNA on it.
It's not cool.
It's probably not cool. Between the Ancestry and the 23andMe, they'll get to that eventually. They probably have it.
But the thing about it with me is this, it doesn't matter. We
can't get away with anything.
I've got the box sitting on my thing. My not swabbing it and finding out my shit, my dad's already done it. So it's like,
you're done.
If I kill somebody, like it's a wrap. Like, so I might as well give it over because I want to know if I'm Polish or not.
Yeah.
But it sucks because there's like,
your dad did it and you're done.
Yeah. I mean, I think my mom.
Your dad screwed it anyway. You can't commit a crime. Your dad was on a TV show. So right there, he could have told you, oh, by the way,
you can never murder anyone.
You can't murder anyone. I'm on a TV show.
But if you do, I'll get you off in another way.
Don't worry about it.
But you'll get caught for it. But I'll get you off the whole nother.
So easy. So easy. Judges love me. Trust. So yeah, that could be a problem. Your dad's done it. You're done. So you might as well just do it just to find out.
I mean, I keep remembering right after I've eaten, and you're supposed to not eat for 30 minutes. And every time I look at it, I'm like,
stop
damn
eating.
Like,
damn, I ate again. The 6th meal. Yeah, I can't get to it.
Every time.
I'm
like, I want to do that.
Come over and like get you in the middle of the night, like
boom,
wake you up and like
done.
I've already got samples from here. I've already sent it in. I have a full
from this chair.
Yeah,
scrapings.
from this
dander scrapings.
I'm gonna tell you, I was concerned. It looks like the comfort. It's comfortable, but it looks like you're still active and engaged.
You weren't expecting that.
I was expecting. Well, okay, but it looks like.
You thought it was going to be
your size. It looks like it fits you right. I was concerned.
Damn right.
I didn't want your arms to be uncomfortable, but they look comfortable.
Yeah.
It almost looks like the chair was made for you.
Suits me.
Suits you. Suits you.
Thanks, Ms.
Suits
Tropicana
you. Doesn't
Field.
think it was a gift. Although in my head, I said
it's just the only gift you could possibly give me that I couldn't take with me.
Okay, that's true.
It stays in your house.
That is true, but
so one day a week it's a gift.
But yes. But somebody could give you a gift. I could have given you a gift that you take home with you, and you might use it once every 3 months.
Absolutely true.
So the idea that
I could sell it.
You would, and you would sell it. So this way, you can't sell my gift. But that's true. But I'm so practical in my gift giving. I don't want it to be
another word for the practical. You could replace that word with something.
Again, I can.
No, I love it. I fucking love it. I was dead excited when I got the picture and I got to choose between two chairs for my present.
Yeah, I think we get the right one.
Yeah.
It's really going to change the game in our 14th year.
I believe you're right.
I don't want to listen. I don't want to get ahead of myself.
I don't want to jinx it. Tropicana Field, aka the Trop. It's the home stadium for Major League Baseball's Tampa Bay Rays. Since the team's inaugural season in 1998, it is currently the only non-retractable domed stadium in Major League Baseball, meaning that it has a covered dome and it's always covered, or meaning it's only open.
Only closed.
Only
closed.
Say? Non-retractable domed stadium.
Can't open that bad boy. Dome stadium.
Dome stadium.
No sky.
So it's the only non-retractable dome stadium in Major League Baseball. It is also the smallest Major League Baseball stadium with a seating capacity of just 25,000. Starting this March, it will also be at the Rays home opener. It will in St. Petersburg, Florida. It will also become the first cash-free sports venue in all of North America.
And there you have it. It started with Sweet Green, and now they took it right into a stadium.
So shouldn't they have some type of a app for the stadium that you open that you could just pay for anything with?
Well, they got some sort of like
they must have some sort of
Bucks.
Yeah, like Ray app.
But
like
it's when you get burned.
The
like
Ray Bay.
When you get like tickets at a carnival or something, and you don't.
If you only use them there, it's like Vegas. I got chips to use at Vegas. I didn't cash them in.
This?
When I'm going to drive there and cash them in, I'm just going to use them if I drive
back to the Trop and buy a beer. Oh.
There's got to be places. The places here that'll take
Trop
chips. Trop Bucks? No, that'll take chips from. Is that a business where you could like take?
Oh, here we go. We got something. Okay, is that a business? We can launder
specialty.
Oh, you got $85, huh? Still from fucking Caesars. Come here.
There's something here.
There's something for you.
I'll give you 70 for it.
I'm like, what is it? 85?
60.
I'll give you 20 for it. Well, fuck yeah, I ain't going back to Vegas. Boom.
Got it.
Got it.
Now what? What you do is you
business
do that,
for that,
but then you assemble enough of it, you amass enough of it from particular places. Then you're like, I'm taking you out for the weekend. I don't know. You sell it,
and then what do? We got all the chips. We go back to Vegas,
double up,
launder the money, or hell and high water it, double it up.
Maybe there's an
illegal business here.
There might be some type of illegal business here. There's due. But you also have to draw the line maybe at like those big coins that they give you at arcades or something like that. Just those. Yeah,
like a Chuck E. Cheese coin. Like, here, now what do I do with this?
Maybe you have to be like casino vouchers. That's what it is. It's like you take like major coupons and vouchers, casino chips, Tropbucks,
of course. Anything from Hooters.
But maybe not.
Does Hooters have any sort of currency?
Maybe not like Carnival coins.
Not Carnival coins. Hooters currency. How many wings? Do you have any leftover wings?
We don't take tokens.
Okay.
We draw the line.
There's a real business here. There's a real illegal business here.
We don't launder
fake ass shit. Play Galaga elsewhere. Unbelievable. Ken Burns. PBS documentary, Country Music.
Oh, that's going to be a treat. Never watched any of them, but
yeah, but you'll hear me tell you how good it is.
You see the trailers, you know what you're.
Enough.
What you're in for.
Yo, Hambone Johnson. Back down in Arcadia, Hambone Johnson. Whole hour on him, right? No hour on Hambone. Come on.
Must have not made the cut.
Yo, the greatest fiddler ever fiddled on these fiddle plats. September 15th through the 25th, 8 nights. September 15th is a Sunday. It'll be Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday.
Break.
And then break.
Fast.
Where you listen to only hip-hop. And then you back in. You're like, I can do it again. And then you do Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. It cuts off in the mid-90s. So they don't even fucking... I don't think he's going bro country. He's not going to be doing like fucking...
So he stops at like Garth Brooks.
I think I read that he actually stops at like the rise of Garth Brooks.
Because he probably is the end of
but
the line.
then there's a whole 4 hours on Chris Gaines. It's a special.
It's not coming on until next year.
And that comes out next 2 more years because Vietnam was 2017 and then in 2021 it's a 9-hour Chris Gaines. So, it will be, it's 16 and a half hours.
Is this, how long was the last one?
Vietnam was 17 and a quarter hours.
Okay.
They've been working on it for about 8 years. Fucking man. Treasure. Absolute treasure.
I mean, if he goes, right, I mean, there's no one else there's no one that's making like 9 hour ones and is like, well, this one's really good. There's like, it's like you got like 20-minute homemade YouTube fucking documentary, and then you have Ken Burns. There's no
I had to watch a Hulu fire and a Netflix fire to try to get me there. If Amazon Prime dropped one, that would take me a little bit further.
Yeah, that's like 3 hours.
All right, I'm almost there. Anyone. So you watch like maybe 10 hours of Ja Rule videos, and then you're like, I did it. It was an amazing experience. Yeah. In 85, Shoah, the Holocaust doc, that was 9.5 hours. So that's in that.
Jazz was like 10 hours or something like that. Right?
Jazz and baseball must have probably been more like 16, 17.
Yeah.
So he really is like, he's like fucking Ruth Bader Ginsburg. These are like the people we need to, like, you gotta like, we gotta take care of you guys. Like, be chill now, be cool. Yeah, Ken Burns died. Well, great. Now, like, well, what the fuck? What the fuck do we do now?
That's it.
Well, Karate Kid, when's that come back? That fucking YouTube, when's that come back? I mean, you're right. There'll be nothing. A stage musical about Michael Jackson is going to premiere in Chicago later this year before it heads to Broadway in 2020. Officials say that Don't Stop Till You Get Enough will begin its pre-Broadway performances at the Nederlander Theater on October 29th, and that will run through December 1st. This is as Leaving Neverland documentary as we speak, playing at Sundance. That ain't gonna work.
I mean, people were like
crying,
like having to speak to counselors.
Literally, every other seat was a professional therapist. They had to block out like, why is every other seat reserved? Because we're bringing in professional counselors. Because you're about to lose. You know all those fucking songs you like, Billie Jean? You know those songs you love to dance to and you always just try not to think about it? Think about it. Prince don't fuck little kids. Listen to Prince. And he OD'd on heroin. So Prince is like the shit.
He's right there.
Prince is the man.
He's all...
Best music ever, and he OD'd on heroin.
No,
Prince. And
no kids.
And only, fucks. It's consenting adults.
Beautiful
Consenting adults. In different ways. But Michael Jackson, on the other hand, you can't make that case. Haven't seen the documentary.
But apparently it's very
Apparently
troubling.
It's powerful.
When do we get to see that?
Oh, give us that movie. I hate how they do that.
You don't think anyone's got a
bootleg of that?
You don't think
somebody pulled up like a...
Or maybe just somebody like in the know that would just send us like an expiring link? Just like a...
Yeah, you really... That fucking is not... That... You're going to make...
They must...
You guys...
Like, what are they doing?
Well, they've been getting away with this for fucking forever.
But you don't think at this point somebody's like, guys, like there's a real good chance like this ain't getting off the ground. Like,
yeah, like
you're not going to get funding for this. Like this
is
going to drop at the same time that like this like devastating doc is about to drop.
Yeah, it's just not going to have that magic you want. But there you have it. Pre-Broadway, open up. Yeah, it loses a lot of... But no one's ever... Everyone just try to... That's always gotten just sort of... Don't think about it. Yes. I guess this... Yet, there's never been the thing to actually be like... Here.
I mean, there will still... This will not...
Oh, it don't change people.
I mean, it'll change maybe some people or maybe make more people, like you're saying, just not be able to put it out of their minds, you know, when you're like listening to like...
Yeah, at the wedding.
You know, you're like...
when the DJ's like, "Hey, ready," and it's just like everyone's doing,
get up,
let them start, and little kids are out on it, and they're like, "Oh, this sucks," because this is Thriller. Yeah, it is Thriller. Everybody, stop! This is a nightmare.
I gotta see this.
Leaving Neverland. It's called. I mean, I told you, I went to that fucking auction. You cannot have more fucking nude bronze statues of fucking children at play in one fucking person's property than this motherfucker had. I get maybe one or two if it's just maybe that's an artistic style or maybe that's a motif. But when you got 300 naked fucking kids at play in all different fucking... all over your fucking property? Dog, what's up with your fucking house? How come there's so many little fucking kids here, yo? Oh, I just love kids. Yeah. Anybody want to fucking call timeout here? Anybody? Listen.
I think some people did try to call timeouts. I mean, I feel like that's part of what maybe the documentary will be about is the fact that
timeouts?
People were trying to call timeouts and saying like, unfortunately, he's just he was too beloved and so wealthy that he was able to suppress that from happening while he was alive. I don't know.
I mean,
I'm still watching The Stairwell. So.
He's still on that, huh? Episode 6. I'm gonna get through that. The Staircase.
No.
The Stairwell, which is the prequel to The Staircase. Did you do the Ted Bundy?
No.
No, didn't dip into that.
What am I gonna? What? Why?
What are you gonna fucking?
What? He was like. I just keep seeing people like talk about
Bundy.
The fact that like even the documentary, it's still like women being like, he is hot though, and I'm like, this dude like. This guy was like the worst.
Yeah, he got pretty crazy. How about the Zac Efron movie? Did you see that trailer?
Just clips.
Okay.
Like stills.
Okay. How about the Hilary Duff as Sharon Tate in that movie? That trailer just dropped. People are not really taking these fucking things very seriously. the subject matter in the sort of filmmaking.
No, it's like an opportunity to like do like a dress up period piece.
Yeah. This is like,
oh,
we're coming up on the anniversary. How about Hilary Duff as Sharon Tate? Okay.
Cool. Like bell bottoms?
Make it. Oh, costumes? Sexy. Blood's sexy. See how the blood is just so sexy? Oh, Bundy? Get Efron. Did you see him in Baywatch? Let him play Bundy. Ooh, he's charming. Ooh, I'm going to fuck him. Ooh, I don't care what he did. Efron. Just things, people just making shit. What are you going to do? What are you going to do? You know what you can do?
What could you do?
You can always, you can count on your dear friends right here to give you a comedy podcast, episode 699 of Yeah Dude. We can only ask for one thing, and that is you come back for our next episode, which will be our 700. What's up?
I thought we were going to say money.
Oh, no. Well, all right.
Two things.
3 things. 2 things.
3 things. Top 2.
Come
back.
If you can,
give us some money.
Everyone that's on Patreon, thank you.
Thank you so much.
You are allowing us to do the show. You're allowing us to keep the show ad-free. We're getting to have the audio podcast. We're getting to make it a video podcast. And you can go to Patreon, and that gives you also some perks. But the most important thing is that you've got the quality peace of mind that you are going above and beyond, and you are helping out your dear friends to continue doing this podcast. Come back for 700.
Yeah.
Because we are excited to do it because Monday, February 11th, Jennifer Aniston turns 50 and we turn 13. And that is only because you're kind enough to keep coming back, telling a friend, 888-842-2357. You can call the voicemail and you can say, guys, kudos. I guess you can say that now. Yeah, say that now because these episodes, 699 and 700, they'll be going up. They'll be sort of coinciding around this anniversary.
Yes.
It's I mean, what can you give a man that this chair is I mean, I wish I could give you, God, I wish I could get you a brand new, a Tesla? I wish I could outfit you in. I wish I could
just buy me a Rolex.
A Rolex.
I mean,
really? You don't wear a watch?
But I would wear a Rolex.
Would you wear a Rolex?
Fuck yeah.
What can you get? What do you get the man?
A Rolex.
A Rolex again.
Easy.
I'm thinking like Field and Stream magazine subscription. You're like, a Rolex. It sweeps.
Yeah, don't give me I don't need a duck bag or whatever. But yes, come back for 700. Go to Patreon, pledge to the show if you can. Go to our website, UhhYeahDude.com. Buy some merch. We've got new stuff coming up. Keep your eyes peeled for that. Stuff being shipped out as we speak. Write a review of the show. Tell a friend.
Yeah, write a review. Go to iTunes, write a review. Tell a friend. Definitely tell a friend to listen to episode 699 and 700. And on Patreon you have access to all those shows that we've been doing since February of 2006. Thank you so much. It's amazing to see somebody in such comfort. Please come back for 700. Seatbelts.